mean, I'm gonna just speak freely. You know what I'm saying?
Please do.
I mean, that's what we do here.
Joe Budden. He my experiences with dealing with him, he's not a good person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that kept splashing on to the group. Now, everybody we was all making certain mistakes. I was drinking heavy. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking. I was turning up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, but I knew how to do my job, even when I was, you know what I'm saying, getting fucked up. I knew how to do my job, but at the same time, who want a nigga to be drunk all the goddamn time?
Right.
So that's me holding myself accountable for my actions in Slaughterhouse. You know what I'm saying? Joe was doing deals, side deals we didn't know about. I mean, shit. It was just
side deals from himself or the group?
For itself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and other than that, I don't even care about that kind of shit because we all gotta hustle and grind. We just, me and him don't mix. He don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody that knew him told me, hey, whatever you do, don't let Joe be Joe. And I ain't know what that meant because I just met him. And he was like, you're going to find out. And I found out. You know what I'm saying? So it became a situation where I was like, you know what? I got off liquor because it wasn't serving me. It wasn't giving me any benefits, no positive benefits. I was catching L's on that shit.
Right.
You know, DUIs, jail, you know, cussing motherfuckers out I shouldn't have been, getting into shit I shouldn't have been getting into. All that type of shit. I got rid of that. I moved that out of my life. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta move this shit out of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't even it. You know,
negative shit don't mix. So you gotta, man, fuck it.
Yeah,
let it go.
You have to.
You gotta let it go, and it's like
it'll stress you the fuck out when you trying to figure out, you know, the next move. When the next move is just fuck the motherfucker. I can't mix with them motherfuckers. So it's best for me to just not even deal with it.
Yeah, and I'm not even like, you know, I'm not angry. I let the anger go because when you're angry, it's like you picking up a sharp knife to stab somebody, but you picked up the wrong end and cut yourself.
Yeah, all the time.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't harbor no anger, you know what I mean, for the situation no more. I let that all go. But it was just one of those things to where, you know, Royce didn't want to do the 3-man group, just me, him, and Joel. When Joe said he retired, Royce he was bent on trying to bring Joe out of retirement and doing the 4-man group. But we just got to the point where me as a person growing and trying to be the best version of myself, I could no longer stand next to that guy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, and I see you guys have had some dialogue.
Yeah.
And weren't you on this show?
Yeah.
The pull up.
Yeah, I was on the pull up.
What happened with that episode? Like, 'cause I must have missed something.
That episode disappeared. That episode disappeared. You know what I'm saying?
Is real.
You know, that shit disappeared. I feel like it was a good business move for him to make that episode go away because the conversation, I don't think the conversation went the way him and his team wanted it to go. So it was a good business move for just flushing down the street, scrap that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Slaughterhouse could have impacted the culture. We were some dudes who knew how to rap very well.
Indeed.
But we didn't impact or move nothing in the culture like we could have because we didn't grow to that space yet. Now, right now, you'll look at Royce, and Royce will be doing things for mental health. He'll be trying to help, you know, independent artists come up in his community. He's doing things to try to impact the culture now as he's grown over the years, he's maturing. You see what I'm saying? Slaughterhouse didn't get a chance to mature, be a brand, and impact the culture.
Yeah, because that was a hell of an opportunity, dog. Yeah,
it was a hell of an opportunity. We had the potential to do that. We could have put our people on. You know what I'm saying? Put people in position. We had an enormous opportunity to just to do whatever we wanted to do, and we didn't do it. We just got to the phase of making records, touring the world, and rapping like a motherfucker. That was supposed to change into something more dynamic. something more meaningful.
Yeah, because you had a contingent of guys who were like amongst the best rappers on the planet, dog.
Right.
Amongst the most lyrical guys on the planet, and I was looking forward to really seeing that flourish and come to fruition.
Yeah, I was too. I tried to get it to crack off, man. I was going and having meetings, flying to Detroit, flying to New York. I was trying to, but I feel like, the universe was like, why you keep trying this? We're trying to tell you it ain't gonna work for you.
Yeah, the universe would definitely pull your ass in the right direction when you allow it.
Yeah, dog. It's like you doing too much now. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, once I feel like you disrespecting me, it's no more making music. You know what I mean? I'm good.
So you didn't want to fuck with you.
So you feel disrespectful? You felt disrespect coming in at a certain point?
Absolutely. Listen. They say, okay, it's just a phone call. To me, it's more than a phone call. If I come to the table with a 7-figure deal, you know what I'm saying, and you don't even have the respect for me to return my phone call, and we got 7 figures on the table, and you think it's funny because, see, they always say that I was always doing a deal. Oh, this nigga Crook always doing a deal. That's the fucking way that I survived this game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't got top 10 hits and all that type of shit. I've been hustling my whole time.
I gotta keep making the money.
I gotta keep
making shit flip. Mm-hmm. Like you said, I can't rely on y'all reputation. For me, I gotta do something. My way of surviving in this game is I gotta keep making connections and shit. Absolutely. Some niggas want you to just ride out on, let's just. What the fuck is that?
Man, a lot of motherfuckers
keep the phone on my ear. On the tour bus, what y'all need? Y'all need some merch? All right, cool, that's coming. What's going on over here? Oh, you want a verse from Roy? All right, cool. Royce, hey, this nigga want a verse. He got them some money. Hey, yo, I'm doing that type of shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I brought the money to the table, it was really something to test everything out. The money was real. The deal was real. On my mama, they had the money waiting for us. You know what I'm saying? But Joe was like, I'm not calling him. I ain't talking to him. He kept sending Royce at me, and I started getting frustrated because I'm like, this is a grown man. He need to get on the phone with me because he didn't want to do the deal. If you don't want to do the deal, tell me why. Maybe I could fucking go in there and get you what you want. You want more money because you got a popping podcast? All right, we gonna get you more money because you got a popping podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you need. You feel me? But he wouldn't even get on the phone with me, and I started feeling like Royce was enabling that disrespect by calling me and being the middleman. Quit enabling that guy and tell that guy to jump on the phone on his own phone, handle his own business.
Yeah, tell me.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because so it just became to the point where I was like, you know what? Shit. I got a whole lot of love for Royce, but I got to move away from this situation because that was the final straw. I was like, dog, and it ended up being a blessing that I did not do it because after I made the Rise and Fall of Slaughterhouse album with Joel Ortiz, more information started coming out and people was like, okay, this happened and that happened. You didn't know that this happened. You didn't know this deal. You wasn't part of this deal. You didn't, like, all the people that was in the Slaughterhouse universe that was doing business with Slaughterhouse, they start revealing things to me that I never even knew. So I was already getting bad treatment without even fucking knowing it. You feel me? So it was like, you know what? This was a good thing. It helped my mental health a whole lot. I felt stress-free after we, said, yo, it's a wrap on this. You know what I'm saying? Me and Joel jumped in the booth. We put out 2 albums. We got an EP coming out and probably like next Friday. So it's like we back recording, having fun with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it was just one of those life lessons, dog. It's just a life lesson, you know what I mean? And it's, I wish Royce all the success in the world, you know what I mean? And I don't want no harm to come to Joe. I ran into Joe. If I wanted to take off on Joe, I had the perfect opportunity. I ran into him in Jersey at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? After all this shit, we sat down and talked. My main message I wanted to tell him was, get back to your boy Maul, man. Because what happened with him and Maul, I just didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Maul, I saw what Maul did for you. I saw how Maul had your back. I saw how he was in the trenches with you. So for that thing to unravel how it unraveled and what happened, you need to make that right with Maul, man.